Today, we will be covering consciousness, sleep, dreaming and why it happens, and how do brain injuries and drugs affect our consciousness. To start, consciousness is the awareness of ourselves and our surroundings. It's like being tuned to the experience of being alive, having thoughts, feeling emotions, and being able to reflect on things. It's that sense of being you and experiencing life from a first person perspective. Altered consciousness refers to any state of awareness that's different from your usual waking state. This can include a range of experiences, such as dreaming, meditating, being under the influence of substances, or even hypnosis. In these states, your perception, thoughts, and sense of time will begin to shift, giving you a much different perspective on reality. Now, what is sleep? You see, sleep is basically your body's way of resetting from the previous day. It's very crucial because it consolidates memories, repairs tissues, and balances your hormones. Mentally, it sharpens cognitive functions and maintains emotional stability. Now, without sleep, that's where your body will go through very negative functions. You see, lack of sleep affects our ability to think clearly, make decisions, and process information. You likely experience memory issues, difficulty concentrating, and slower reaction times. Sleep deprivation can lead to mood swings, irritability, and increased stress. It also heightens the risk of developing anxiety and depression. Chronic sleep deprivation weakens the immune system, making you more susceptible to illnesses. It can also lead to weight gain, high blood pressure, heart disease, diabetes, as well as other serious health conditions. Prolonged lack of sleep can cause visual and auditory hallucinations, where you might see or hear things that aren't actually there. Now, there are most cases where your body will begin to sleep on its own, and these are known as microsleeps, where you're not off for a few seconds without even realizing it. And this can be extremely dangerous, especially if you're driving on the road or operating machinery. All in all, physical performance and motor skills will begin to deteriorate, making everyday tasks and activities more challenging. With that being said, sleep is very essential for maintaining a healthy body and mind. It's like hitting the reset button, allowing your body to repair itself and your brain to process and store information. Now, dreams. We've all had them. Dreams are basically those weird visions or images that play in your head when you're asleep. They can be very weird, scary, or even confusing at times. One idea is that dreams help us process what's going on in our lives, kind of like sorting through our thoughts and feelings. Another thought is that dreaming might help us learn and remember things. Or maybe dreams are just a way for our brains to stay active while we're asleep. Now, how does drugs and brain injuries affect our consciousness? Well, you see, both brain injuries and drugs can drastically alter our consciousness. Brain injuries, depending on their severity and location, can disrupt cognitive functions, emotions, and awareness. Sometimes this can lead to conditions such as amnesia and comas. Now, as for drugs, they can either enhance or dull our consciousness. Depending on the substance, stimulants can heighten alertness, while depressants may induce drowsiness or unconsciousness. Psychedelics can profoundly change perception and thought patterns. It's pretty much all about how they interact with your brain's chemistry and neural pathways. With that being said, that concludes my briefing. Thank you all.